I think I just go back to like my sense of purpose and
Yeah.
why are you here?
Yep.
And then also perspective. My husband and I have this saying of, is this going to matter in 10 years? Because in the moment, something could be like the biggest, worst thing on the planet. But when you try and put that perspective out 10 years, is this actually going to matter or does it just matter right now?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it just matters right now, sure, you can be upset about it, but do you need to be as upset as you are? Do you need to like make your whole entire world implode because of it? Or can you just deal with it and then move on?
Mm-hmm.
And I think those kinds of things really help me in my own personal life going through vet school, like we talked about earlier, looking at a situation like, why is everybody so upset? I think I've just internalized that because I use it so much. Is this going to
Mm-hmm.
matter in 10 years? Well, yes, knowing all the things in this body system is important for my veterinary career. But if you talk to enough veterinary students and veterinarians who've graduated from vet school, they'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you you don't know everything and you forget a lot of those things. So it really doesn't matter in 10 years in some ways
Yeah.
because you can go back and look it up. You can
Mm-hmm.
refresh your memory, take some CE, whatever it is, to relearn that information.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually something that we kind of preach around here too is the concept or the phrase that gets kicked around so much is day one ready, right? But I think the problem with that phrase, I don't think it's an inherently flawed phrase, but we forgot to define it. Like it's a great headline, but what is the subheadline? What is the guts that goes behind that? Because when left to its own devices, what I think a lot, because of how educationally strenuous vet school is, and you're being fed everything out of that fire hose, what I think that phrase is being construed as is I have to be able to consume all of this and hold it down and keep it in, even though it is physically and mentally impossible. And for us, all we are looking for is growth mindset, being able to say, yes, I don't know everything, but I'm going to learn it as it comes forward. Like I acknowledge the fact that I'm going to forget some stuff. I acknowledge that I am human and it's called veterinary practice for a reason, right? And it's to be able to kind of, I guess maybe I'll throw that back at you. How do you define day one ready?
Well, I think the way that the college wants you to think about it is that you know all the things and you're ready to just hit the road running.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's having all the tools that I need in my toolbox to start as a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
I may not remember how to use those tools, but they're there somewhere.
Yep.
And as long as I can figure out which one I need and how to apply it eventually, to me, that's day one ready.
Yeah.
And like you said, being that growth mindset and open to, okay, I don't know everything, but I'm going to learn.
Yep.
I really think in some ways how the veterinary medicine has evolved from a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not mentorship, but where you used to go out and you would follow somebody along for however many years, and then
an apprenticeship.
Yeah, that's the word I'm
Yep.
looking for.
Mm-hmm.
An apprenticeship where you learned all those things on the job and they taught you as you went along. Yep. I feel like in some ways veterinary medicine is now at a disservice because we don't have that apprenticeship. And that's why so many students end up going on to do internships because that's what they're looking for.
Yep.